श्यामलां मातरं वन्दे मातरम् शुभ्रजोत्स्ना पुलकितयामिनी फुल्लकुसुमित ध्रुवदलशोभिनी सुहासिनी सुमधुरभाषिणी सुखदां वरदां मातरं वन्दे मातरम्.
Meet the great leaders jointly organized by the Professor K.V.Thomas Vidhyadhanam Trust and St. Teresa's College, ERNAKULAM is a dynamic interactive platform for college students where eminent personalities share their journeys, experiences and lessons on leadership and success. For today's session, we're deeply honored to have with us Shri Rajendra Vishwanath Arlekar, Honorable Governor of Kerala. Sir, your presence among us truly elevates this occasion and inspires every young mind gathered here. With immense respect and gratitude, I extend a heartfelt welcome to all the distinguished guests, faculty members and dear students present today. I am Vidhyadhanam and I will be your MC for this evening. To begin this program on a positive note, let us offer a prayer seeking the blessings of God Almighty.
मन विजय करे दूसरों की जैसे पहले खुद को जय करे हमको मन की शक्ति देना.
To mark a bright and successful beginning, I now invite our esteemed dignitaries to kindly come forward for the ceremonial lighting of the lamp. I now invite Dr. Anu Joseph, Principal of St. Teresa's College, to deliver the welcome address.
Distinguished guests on the dais, Honorable Governor of Kerala, Shri Rajendra Vishwanath Arlekar, Prof.K.V.Thomas, Special Representative of the Government of Kerala in New Delhi, Reverend Sister Francis Ann, Director, Anugraha Campus, Reverend Sister Tessa, Director, Arts Block, Senior Journalist and Moderator, Shri Jacob George, Head of the Department of Economics, Dr. Anupa Jacob, Dr. Shinoj Subramaniam, Director, KVK Ernakulam, Shri Jacob George, Moderator, conveners of the program, Dr. Elizabeth Rini and Dr. Anupa Jacob, student participants from various institutions, other invited dignitaries and guests, faculty and students of the college. A warm and pleasant evening to one and all. It gives me great joy to welcome you all to St. Teresa's College for another edition of this prestigious program, Meet the Great Leaders. Meet the Great Leaders series has always aimed to connect students with inspiring personalities who have made significant contributions to the society. In the past, this platform has hosted eminent leaders and visionaries who have shared their experiences and motivated our youth. Today's program continues the tradition of providing yet another valuable opportunity for interaction and learning. We are honoured to have the Honourable Governor of Kerala, Shri Rajendra Vishwanath Arlekar, with us today. Sir, through your visionary initiatives, especially the Vidhyadhanam Trust, you have been supporting education and empowering countless young minds. Your efforts to create opportunities and promote social progress are commendable, Hearty welcome to you, sir. I also extend my respectful welcome to Reverend Sister Tessa, Director Arts Block. Your commitment, guidance and tireless efforts play a vital role towards excellence. Welcome, Sister. I also take this opportunity to warmly welcome Reverend Sister Frances Ann, Director, REKHA Campus, St. Teresa's College. Your visionary leadership, dedication, and constant encouragement continue to inspire our Teresian community towards holistic development. Welcome, Sister. Our moderator, Senior Journalist Sri Jacob George, your experience and insightful perspectives will surely make today's interaction meaningful and engaging. Warm welcome to you, sir. Welcome to Dr. Anupa Jacob. Your support and commitment play a vital role in the smooth and successful conduct of this initiative today. Hearty welcome to you. This evening also carries a strong message of environmental responsibility. The saplings being distributed today are a part of the Karshaka Mitram project, an initiative of the Vidhyadhanam Trust in collaboration with the Krishi Vigyan Kendra. We are happy to have the Director of KVK, Dr. Shinod Subramaniam. Welcome, sir. I encourage all of you to participate actively and make the most of this opportunity. A warm welcome to the student community. Once again, I extend my warm and heartfelt welcome to all dignitaries present here and all present here. Thank you.
I now invite Professor K.V.Thomas, Managing Trustee of Professor K.V.Thomas Vidhyadhanam Trust and the Special Representative of Government of Kerala, New Delhi, to address the gathering.
Bhagwanapata Kerala Governor Rajendra Vishwanath Arlekar Vediyulla ബഹുമാന്യരെ, ഈ സംവാദം നിയന്ത്രിക്കുന്ന സീനിയർ ജേർണലിസ്റ്റ് ജേക്കബ് ജോർജ്, വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളെ, സുഹൃത്തുക്കളെ, പ്രൊഫസർ കെ വി തോമസ് വിദ്യാധരൻ ട്രസ്റ്റ് കഴിഞ്ഞ 10 വർഷങ്ങളായി മീറ്റ് ദ ഗ്രേറ്റ് ലീഡേഴ്സ് നമ്മുടെ സമൂഹത്തിൽ വലിയ സംഭാവനകൾ ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ള നേതാക്കന്മാരെ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾക്ക് പരിചയപ്പെടുത്തി കൊടുക്കുന്ന പരിപാടിയാണ്. ഡോക്ടർ മൻമോഹൻ സിംഗ് മുതൽ ഇപ്പോൾ കേരള ഗവർണർ രാജേന്ദ്ര വിശ്വനാഥ് അർലേക്കർ വരെ പ്രഗത്ഭരായ ആളുകൾ, വിവിധ തലങ്ങളിലുള്ളവർ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളുമായി സംവദിക്കുക. അവർക്ക് സ്വതന്ത്രമായി, എന്നാൽ അതേ സന്ദർഭത്തിൽ തന്നെ പക്വതയോടുകൂടി ചോദ്യങ്ങൾ ചോദിക്കുകയും അതിന് മറുപടി കിട്ടുകയും ചെയ്യും. ഇവിടെ ഈ വേദിയിൽ നമ്മുടെ മെട്രോമാൻ എന്നറിയപ്പെടുന്ന ശ്രീധരൻ, കേരളീയരുടെ അഭിമാനമായ, വിദേശത്ത് മലയാളികൾ അഭിമാനത്തോട് പറയുന്ന പ്രമുഖ വ്യവസായി യൂസഫ് അലി, കഴിഞ്ഞ വർഷം ഇന്ത്യയുടെ ധനകാര്യമന്ത്രി നിർമ്മലാ സീതാരാമൻ, വെങ്കയ്യ നായിഡു ഇന്ത്യയുടെ ഉപരാഷ്ട്രപതി തുടങ്ങിയവരെല്ലാം ഈ വേദി പങ്കിട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഞങ്ങളുടെ ആഗ്രഹം ഈ വേദിയിൽ നിങ്ങളോട് സംവദിക്കുന്ന ഓരോരുത്തരും ചെറിയ തോതിൽ ജീവിതം ആരംഭിച്ച് വളർന്നു വന്നവരാണ്. ഇവിടെ ഇരിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾക്കും ഇതുപോലൊരു വളർച്ച നാളെ സ്വപ്നം കാണാൻ കഴിയും. ഈ പദ്ധതിയോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ ഞങ്ങൾ കാർഷിക മിത്രം എന്നൊരു പരിപാടി കൃഷി വിജ്ഞാന കേന്ദ്രയുടെ ICAR കൃഷി വിജ്ഞാന കേന്ദ്രയുടെ സഹായത്തോടുകൂടി നടത്തിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. 1 ലക്ഷം കറിവേപ്പില തൈകളാണ് നമ്മൾ വിതരണം ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ആ പദ്ധതി ആരംഭിച്ച് അതിൻ്റെ 6ാമത്തെ ഘട്ടത്തിൽ എത്തിക്കഴിഞ്ഞു. ഇന്ന് 25,000 കറിവേപ്പില തകുത്ത പദ്ധതിക്കാണ് ബഹുമാനപ്പെട്ട ഗവർണർ തുടക്കം കൊടുത്തത്. നമുക്കറിയാം, മലയാളിയുടെ ഏറ്റവും ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ട ഒന്നാണ് കറികളിൽ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്ന കറിവേപ്പില. കറിവേപ്പില ഇടും, കറിവേപ്പില പോലെ എടുത്തും കളയും. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ കറിവേപ്പിലയെ കുറിച്ച് നമ്മൾ പറയാറുള്ളത് കട്ടെടുക്കണം, എന്നിട്ട് വളർത്തണം, അതിലേക്ക് വളരില്ല. നമ്മുടെ ആധുനിക ശാസ്ത്ര സാങ്കേതിക വിദ്യകൾ കാർഷിക രംഗത്തെ പ്രയോജനപ്പെടുത്തിക്കൊണ്ട് ഇന്ന് കൃഷിവിജ്ഞാന കേന്ദ്രം ജനങ്ങൾക്ക് നട്ടു വളർത്താൻ കഴിയുന്ന വിധത്തിൽ ഉള്ള കറിവേപ്പില തൈകളാണ് നമ്മുടെ മുമ്പിൽ കൊണ്ടുവന്നിട്ടുള്ളത്. അതിൽ ബഹുമാനപ്പെട്ട പ്രധാനമന്ത്രി എടുത്തിട്ടുള്ള പ്രത്യേക താല്പര്യമുണ്ട്. കാരണം ഇത്രയും വലിയൊരു പദ്ധതി, ചെറിയൊരു പദ്ധതിയായിരുന്നു, വലിയ പദ്ധതി. ഇതിന് വിത്തുകളിൽ നിന്ന്, സാധാരണ വേരിൽ നിന്നാണ് ഇത് ഉത്പാദിപ്പിക്കുന്നത്, വിത്തുകളിൽ നിന്ന് ഉത്പാദിപ്പിച്ച് അത് വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾ എത്തിക്കുന്ന വലിയൊരു പ്രോജക്റ്റാണ്. വിവിധ പൊതുമേഖലാ സ്ഥാപനങ്ങളുടെ സഹായത്തോടു കൂടിയാണ് നാം ഈ പദ്ധതി നടപ്പിലാക്കുന്നത്. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ വിദ്യാലയങ്ങളിൽ ഫലവൃക്ഷ തൈകൾ നടത്തുന്ന ഫ്രൂട്ടി ഗാർഡൻ പ്രോജക്റ്റ് അതും ഇതോടുകൂടി ഞങ്ങൾ നടപ്പിലാക്കിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ഈ കാര്യത്തിൽ ഇന്ത്യൻ കൗൺസിൽ ഓഫ് അഗ്രികൾച്ചർ റിസർച്ചും അതുപോലെ KVK പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് ഡോക്ടർ സുബ്രഹ്മണ്യം ഉൾപ്പെടെയുള്ള ടീമും ഞങ്ങളെ സഹായിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ഇതിന് മുൻകൈ എടുത്ത് എല്ലാവരെയും സഹായിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാവരെയും പ്രത്യേകം നന്ദി പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് നമ്മെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം നമ്മുടെ സംസ്ഥാനത്തിൻ്റെ ഭരണത്തലവൻ അദ്ദേഹത്തോട് സംവദിക്കാൻ കഴിയുന്നു നമ്മുടെ പുതിയ തലമുറയ്ക്ക് എന്നുള്ളത്, പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾക്ക് എന്നതിൽ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് അഭിമാനമുണ്ട്. വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളെയും അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഈ സംവാദത്തിൽ പങ്കെടുക്കുന്ന കോളേജുകൾക്ക് പ്രത്യേകമായ ക്യാഷ് അവാർഡും മെമ്മൻഡോയും നൽകുന്നുണ്ട്. അതിൻ്റെ ജഡ്ജിമാരായ 3 പ്രഗത്ഭരായ പത്രപ്രവർത്തകരാണ് ഇവിടെ വന്നിട്ടുള്ളത്. അവരോടെല്ലാം കോളേജിൻ്റെയും ട്രസ്റ്റിൻ്റെയും പ്രത്യേകം നന്ദി പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് എൻ്റെ വാക്കുകൾ.
And now the moment we've all been waiting for. I humbly invite our Honorable Governor to deliver the keynote address.
I should not be taller than you. It is what I was thinking. But they have made such an arrangement that I should feel that I am taller. But that is a good feeling, that if you feel that yourself you are big or great than others, you have something better to tell to somebody. Because of your greatness, which is not there, tallness, which is again not there. Very good evening, my dear friends here. On this occasion of Meet the Great Leaders, and I have come here to meet the great leaders. On this occasion, I have my friend with me. The day I landed in Kerala, since then he has been very cordial and good friend of mine. If I am in Thiruvananthapuram, if I am in Kochi, or if I am in Delhi, he meets me very frequently. We exchange many views, many contentions, right or wrong. Shri K.V.Thomas ji, Sister Francis N., Sister Teresa, Dr. Anu Joseph, Dr. Anup Jacob, and our moderator Shri Jacob George, all other dignitaries sitting here, and the great leaders, my dear friends. This sort of interaction, or which is very rightly said by Thomas ji, that it is a samvad. Samvad is a dialogue. It is not one-way traffic. So it has to be two-way. There is always a vada and there is always samvad. Vad is whatever you want to do, you do and go away. Samvad, you need two people just to have an interaction, a cordial interaction. That is called samvad. So we are here. We will be, I do not know what questions you will be asking and whether I will be properly answering you, giving you the what you want from me. But still, we can certainly discuss the issues, discuss the problems, discuss the matters, environment, education, society. All these things can be discussed by us. It will be for mutual benefit. You also will be benefiting and I too. Regarding our state, how big is our state, how culturally it is deep rooted, how far we are going now, the progress we have done, all these things can be discussed. Ultimately, we all are for the state of Kerala. We all are here. Just today morning I was delivering an convocation address at the convocation of Kufos University, the University of Fisheries and Ocean Studies. At that time, what I was discussing with them, with the students, is that what we want to do is, we are here for Kerala, and then we can march towards our country, that is India or Bharat. So we have to establish or form Nava Keralam. If we are successful in Nava Keralam, we will be certainly successful in having Nava Bharatam. That is what I tried to tell them. Ultimately, we are for that. The children, the elders, the teachers, the parents, the management, everybody. Why we all are sitting here? We all are sitting here with one purpose. That is, we want to give something better for the society, better for the people who are not sitting here. So that is our ultimate aim. That is what we will be discussing. That is on what we will be deliberating. And that is what we will be taking away from here. So that how our discussion will be guided through. My friend Jacob is sitting here, he is a journalist. So he will be doing the best part of it. He will be telling us if we are, both either yourself and myself, are misguided or going on the wrong path, he sits without taking a stick in his hand. He will be telling us this is how you have to do. So we need not worry about that. To err is human. We are bound to make any mistake. But there is someone who sits within you and tells you, no, you are doing wrong, don't go that side, this is the path, this is the way. So let us, without wasting much of your and my time, we start straightway with what we want to do. I have not told you anything which way should you do or what you should ask and what we want to do. I have just underlined one sentence or one aspect, that is, whatever we will be doing will be interest of our state of Kerala. That's all. Nanni, namaskar.
Thank you, sir, for your thoughtful and inspiring address. Your words have truly encouraged us and added great value to this occasion. We now move to the interactive session with students. We have here with us Senior Journalist Mr. Jacob George as the moderator. Over to you, sir.
Honorable Governor Rajendra Arlekar Ji, my dear friends, I am very glad to be here as a moderator of this program. As an introduction, I will tell you one or two sentences, that is, the role of the governor in a democracy like India, in a big country like India. Kerala is a part of the great India, Maharaji, and it is a federal system of democracy. In a state, it is the elected government, and clashes between the governor and the state government has been a phenomenal thing ever since the formation of democratic Kerala, Aikya Kerala, way back in 1957. What is its present status? You can ask questions, and there are about more than 10 colleges in and out of Kochi here. I think 2 students from 1 college. You can discuss each other within the team, and there are honorable judges here judging how you perform. And over to you, my dear students, to this debate, rather somewhat. Thank you.
To our colleagues, Devara. So my question actually stems from your speech about how in a democratic federal country like ours, where government is sort of like a representative of the central government and a medium between the state and central government interaction. And we have seen in the news that there were like conflicts and clashes between you and the governments on central government. And how important is the role of government in the functioning of the parliamentary functioning of the state?
Let us see if you have, I hope you have read the text regarding this, the appointment of governors, then how governors and why governors are appointed. It is a constitutional provision. And if everybody can hear me, no? Students at the last row, can you hear me? Yes. Because you were discussing, I thought you could not hear me. Yes. So, the constitutional provision is there. But much more matters upon the government, people in the government and the governor himself. How the relation should be. When I came to Kerala, my first statement at the airport was when the press people asked me there, welcome to you, my honorable CM was here to welcome me there. Then there was the cabinet ministers, other MLAs, all were present there to welcome me. So my statement to the press people was, I have come here for the cooperation and not confrontation. It depends upon the person to have which way or which path. If I want to have a confrontation, I can do that. But if I want to have a good cordial relation with the elected government here, I can also do that. So what I have chosen for myself is a path of cooperation, coordination, good relation with the government. This is not described in our constitutional provision that governor should have such a behavior. He should have this and that. Government should behave with him like this. It is not mentioned there. But it is to be for interpretation of ours, how we have to do it. So what the government considers that governor is the representative of the center, that is central government, it is not necessarily so. He has come here to help you, to assist you in whatever manner you want. If a government wants to have a confrontationist attitude, then you can't help. But if both sides are really here to sit together and discuss the matter and find a solution, then there should not be any confrontation. There should not be any other issues. I think that both sides have to consider this and we have to work accordingly. There is nothing that he is a representative of center or he is a representative of President of India or anybody else. It is true that President of India has appointed the governor, but it doesn't mean that President of India directs every time, do this now, you do this, now you do that. No, nothing of that sort, not at all. So it is up to the governor, and when governor is a human being, he expects other side also to be human. So that is probably the solution.
My name is Rajendra. I am from School of Legal Studies, Kusat. So I come from Vidhyadhanam, the land of Iyengali, which is Jyotirao Phule of Maharashtra, and made many contributions in eradicating caste atrocities in Kerala. So coming to the question, recently 3 months back in Kerala University, a Sanskrit dean named C.N. Vijay Kumari denied to sign thesis of a student named Bibin Vijay, saying, why do you need a doctorate in your name if you have a Pulaya surname? She made a casteist remark. Moreover, a BJP syndicate member named Vinod Kumar made another casteist remark in front of the media and the public. Mr. Governor, as a Chancellor of Kerala University, why don't you intervene?
Are you ready to authenticate what you have said just now? You said the syndicate or the Senate member said this. Another Senate member said this. Are you ready to authenticate that? See, don't tell me other things. Are you ready to authenticate that? I got the report from all the concerned people, and I found that it was not a casteist remark. No casteist remark was made there.
How can you say like that?
Because I have authenticated everything. Because I have. That is the reason why I am asking you, are you ready to authenticate whatever you are saying?
No, I have asked it live.
See, please sit, Rajendra.
No, sir.
Please sit. Rajendra,
No, sir.
don't make any aspirations or casting aspiration on others without having authenticated version of anybody's statement. Don't make that. Avoiding the answers, that is the reason why I wanted to say. But what Jacob has said is absolutely right. Stick to the what atmosphere we are sitting here. Don't try to vitiate the atmosphere. Don't try to do that.
There could be so many things like that. They are all individual problems, single issues. And this is not a forum to raise such issues. I think we have a larger point to discuss today. That is the intention of this day itself in St. Teresa's. Please remember that.
My name is Fuad Zinin. I am from SCMS School of Engineering and Technology. So first of all, thank you for supporting the Study in Kerala initiative and your efforts to make Kerala a global education hub and to reduce the brain drain of the youth. So what I want to ask is, there's a problem in it actually, that is the private university bill of 2025. It is not moving forward because of the presidential assent. So when we look into other states, they are moving fast and expanding private universities. So how do we balance this delay with Kerala's urgent need to modernize higher education? And if passing this bill will take time, what other clear plan do you suggest for the Kerala government to move forward?
This is not the right forum to answer why there is presidential delay, why it is not being given assent. President is very high compared to us here, all of us who are sitting here. Honorable President will be knowing the reasons whether it is delay or not. I am not saying that it is delayed or not. I don't say so. But this question is not to be answered here. Please ask something else.
So I want to ask in a law student's point of view, sir, you have been a vocal advocate for the national education policy, particularly describing it as a move to decolonize our Indian education system. So in the field of law, we are strict to the English common law and statutes and traditions. So how do you envision this decolonization practically taking place in legal education? Because almost every Indian law made in 2023, including the BNS, BNSS, are stick to CPC, CRPC and BNS, IPC. So how do you envision this decolonization in the field of legal studies or law?
Did you study the constitutional history?
Yes, yes.
Yes. If you read it properly, you will find that there are many references regarding our laws which were being practiced in the ancient times. Are you aware of that?
Yes, yes.
Yes. If you have understood what is there, then this question should not come. But when I say decolonization of the education, I say that it is decolonization of every system that is to be done. After 78 years or almost 80 years of our independence, whole world is laughing at us. You could not decolonize yourself, your thought process, your aspirations, your behavior. What we are trying to do, we have to do is Indianization of our legal system. Indianization of legal system. You need not call it decolonize or anything. You call it Indianization of our legal system. If we study through that, we will come to know, because all other earlier smritis or shrutis, all those laws. So all those laws are being taught today, even today. Because that is the reason I asked you. You are a law student, and if you are studying that, you will come to know. So what I mean by decolonizing means Indianization of the legal system. That is what we need to do. There is our national law college is also there nearby. So in that also they are studying this. I will request you to read one book by Rama Joyce, Justice Rama Joyce. Rama Joyce has given a very good description about how it is to be done. Then there is one more book, one lecture by our Andhra Governor Abdul Nazir, Justice. He was also Justice. Read his whole lecture over this, how this can be done. You will come to know. As a part of your study, you can read this.
What is Kerala's current prominent socio-economic opportunity that align with sustainable development goals of United Nations?
Our Kerala here has been practicing this for last many years. We will have to identify which are our sustainable goals, which are the goals to be made sustainable. Our very behavior of the people in this country or the families in this country are of sustainable nature. Whatever we do, we keep that itself keeping in our mind the future of the state, future of the country, and future of the people. Sustainable means keeping it for next generation. We have been doing here, see, savings, monetary savings has been our behavior for many years. It has become a swabhava of all of us. And because of that, there were many times economic crisis in the world. Every economy was about to collapse there, and many of them collapsed also. Why did our economy did not collapse? Because of savings. Savings itself, economic saving itself, is a sustainable thing. We will have to, in Kerala, identify what is to be done for the sustainable economic goals. Sustainable goals means here what is that? Preserving the family values. Family value has to be preserved. If family value is preserved, we can sustain ourselves for the posterity. What is there? Education has to be a sustainable. Education, what we take today, has to have some relevance for tomorrow. So that has to be sustained. I do not know what United Nations agenda is there or their mandate is there. But what we have to do, we are Kerala centric, let us be that. And Kerala centric, Kerala people, Keralites are human centric. they know what is humanity. So whatever is required for humanity, that has to be kept in that sense. So that is sustainable. Our education, our social values, just we were thinking of other industrial values. We always feel that industry comes here and that destroys many things. It is not so. We have to find out which are the ways which we can have better industrial environment here. Industry is required, so that has to be taught. That has to be given more thrust here. So all such education, industry, societal values, all are to be maintained here. For us, being an Keralite, we have to think about Kerala's human values, family values, and those are sustainable.
I'm Sarun from Government Law College, Ernakulam. So my question is, government have some extra powers guaranteed by the Constitution. So if sir give any kind of suggestion or any idea for the state government as a financial level or education level, as a government need a good idea to maintain the state good governing system for their education policies and like financial policies and stability and something like that. So if a governor need a good quality for that kind of things.
The government here has been doing whatever is necessary in the interest of good education system. And they want to do this. That is what I found. And they are trying to do their, whatever they want to, they are trying to do that. Now you must have seen the latest budget also. In budget also they have made some good provisions. This present government had made certain provisions for the education, for society, for other aspects, and for industry also. They have done this. It is not necessary that I should give them advice every time. But we are both the government as well as the governor. We sit regularly to discuss many issues. If there are certain issues which we have differences on that, suppose we have some differences regarding university matters, we sit together, we discuss them. Suppose we have some implementation of certain projects, if I feel something different, I write to the CM. CM also says, yes, this can be done or this cannot be done because of this matter. This is the issue. We discuss this. It is not necessary that I should give advice every time. Whatever they are doing, I feel that they are doing in the right way. I feel that now there is, suppose we are facing very drug menace in our state here. Let us not talk about rest part of our country. But in Kerala, drug menace to a very large extent. And what we have to do something. When I called a meeting of all vice chancellors and I discussed with them this issue, that in colleges and in universities this issue has to be discussed, focused, and some programs have to be implemented. At the same time, I spoke to Honorable Chief Minister. And Chief Minister, he came to me and we discussed about this. And after that discussion, I came to know that government is also doing something through its policies, through its mechanism, its machinery, everything. So that government is also aware that drugs are really something that is bad which is happening in our state. So all such this is just an example. There are many other issues. It is not that governor has to give advice or governor has to take advice from them. We discuss many issues. We sort out, we exchange our views and try to get good atmosphere in the state.
So my name is Nanda Kumar. I am from School of Engineering, Cochin University. So my question is, so basically Constitution expects the governor to be a constitutional stabilizer rather than a political flashpoint. So according to our articles from 153 to 163, this is what it mandates. So but in Kerala, your certain actions like in university affairs or in terms of symbols at official events have been seen as the elected government as partisan overreach at times. So my question is, where do you draw the constitution line between proper discretion and ideological assertion, and which specific constitutional principle supports your actions? And to add to that, also I would like to know what is you mentioned industrial growth. So one thing which I would like to add is that even though Kerala is earmarked as very good in terms of a lot of markers like literacy and a lot of that, in terms of industrial growth, which is a very key aspect of Atmanirbhar Bharat, in terms of that aspect, Kerala is lagging behind. What do you think could be done in order to bridge that gap in terms of the industrial growth rate stagnation, and your thoughts on where do you draw the line? So,
I think industrial growth will gradually come here. It will. Please sit. Very recently, I had a meeting with Industries Minister here. He was out of our country. He had gone to, I think, Davos. Their World Economic Forum meeting was there. That where a good, all the investors had come there. So industries are trying to come here. Now the atmosphere has changed. I feel so. And because of that, industries are ready to come here. Very recently, I have had a meeting with some industrialists, and I was talking to them. They are eager to come here. Regarding this William Port, some private industrialists, they have come here, they have entered, they are investing in this. So, the government, today's government is aware of this, and they are also trying. I have also shared my views with them. What are the possibilities, how we can do that. And industrial atmosphere here is improving day by day. That is a good solace for all of us. What was your earlier question? What was that? Just give me a hint.
Yes, sir. About the constitution line, about what your actions, imply.
What you said, yes, I understood. What you said was, there is nothing called political lines and everything. I don't believe that in university's administration should be on political lines. Whenever governor does something or says something, or he issues an order to the VCs and all those, it is not on political basis. It is based in the interest of the students of the university and the colleges. So there is nothing called political things. It happens, it looks like, unfortunately, our media many a times gives a political color to the happenings in the university campuses. Now you tell me one thing, there may be some media persons here also, our friend Jacob is also here. Whenever there is a syndicate meeting, all the syndicate's members, they are sitting there and they discuss many things, rightly or wrongly. Next day, the report of all that syndicate meeting comes in the newspapers, and while saying so, here also my friend Mr. Rajendra also made a reference to that. He said, there is one BJP related syndicate member. He said, there is nothing called BJP or CPM or Congress members in the syndicate. But the next day, the press release or press report comes that by name, such a person related to BJP, he argued this in the syndicate meeting. Why should we do this? Are they syndicate member because of BJP or communist or something else? We should not have such things. That is where we bring the politics in the campus. There should not be any politics in this. Our High Court in Kerala and Supreme Court at Delhi also, they have very clearly mentioned, and they have given guidelines to all vice chancellors in the country itself that no politics should be brought, or no political agitations, or any student organization which is affiliated to a political party should not be allowed in the campus. These are the guidelines, strict guidelines by the Supreme Court. But still we are trying to maintain that relation of a political party. We should not do that. It is with us only.
Sir, recently there has been an increase in crimes involving teenagers. Do you think this is because they are not receiving proper guidance and value education at the school level?
To a large extent, you are true. I said purposely large extent. This happens because in our education, at a school level education, we have one word in our culture that is called samskara. That samskara education has to be given at that level. Maybe in education in colleges, maybe in primary level or higher secondary or higher level also. But it is also the responsibility of the family to have these sanskars on the children. There exactly what we are lacking. Who is the first teacher in our house of a child? Mother and father. Then comes the teacher in the school. But mother and teacher, if they are not able to give good guidance to the child, then there is something faulty in our family values. There is something faulty there. So that has to be corrected. That has to be taken care. All have to do it. It is not only this particular family or that. It can be in my family also. So I have to take care of my child, my children, my next generation. Then afterwards it comes to the teacher. Many times we target the teachers only, but it is also the responsibility of the family members in that. So that sense we have to correct ourselves first, families pattern.
I'm Shreya from Bhatmata College, Tikakara. My question is that with global immigration policies becoming stricter in some regions, leading to deportation and uncertainties for Indian migrants, with Kerala simultaneously experiencing increased European migration and aging of population, how does state plan to reduce economic vulnerability linked to overseas remittance?
Migration of all the population for every country is a problem. They have issues before them. And every country will be deciding its solution according to their benefits. If suppose XYZ is a country, they will certainly not do their policies which will be helping us. Now, it is on us, or responsibility on us, to decide our policies, our responsibilities and our solutions which will help our people. I am 100% sure the government is working over there. Central government as well as state governments, they all are very much engrossed with this issue. They know how to tackle this. And this migration from our state to others, it is not only Kerala related problem. For a country like us, it is from every state there are migration, and from other countries there is migration in every state also. So it has to be taken in that sense, and both the governments, central as well as state governments, are working over this for sure. I know, I will not disclose anything, but they are working out on a policy to help all our people here.
My name is Anne-Marie John. I am from St. Joseph College of Teacher Education, ERNAKULAM, and I am a differently abled student. Okay, my question is related to the differently abled community. If you answer my question, it will be much beneficial for our community too. Do the facilities currently provided in examination systems for differently abled students, such as scribes, extra time and alternative assessments, ensure only equality, or do they truly achieve equity? Shouldn't it be re-examined at the state level? This is my question. Thank you.
Because this is a absolutely different question, and what she has placed before us is a very absolute serious problem that is being faced by every educational institution. The government of India has passed an act called Accessibility Act. That Accessibility Act means every differently able child has to have accessibility towards anything. It cannot be denied for this. That is the Accessibility Act. The government has about 5-6 years back, the act has been passed. On that basis, every state has to provide all these facilities. If you come to Lok Bhavan, that is Raj Bhavan we used to call earlier, we have to have the accessibility of if a disabled person comes there, we have to give them facility that he comes there without any hindrance. So we have made a ramps so that he can enter without getting down from if he is disabled, without getting down from his wheelchair. Wheelchair itself will come. We have very newly constructed one more ramp there. This is why it is not only because there is an act, it is because we feel that all these people, all these students who are differently abled, they are to be given access to everything. Education system here or the administration here, they also have to give this attention. There are many institutes in Kerala which I have visited and I have seen how very good work is being done by them. I have publicly felicitated also them, and we have to do something. There, very recently in Lok Bhavan, we had at-home program. That is, at home means on the 26th January, that is Republic Day. At home, many prominent personalities in the society are being invited in the evening just for a tea party, just to say that hello and bye. At this program this year, we invited about more than 50 or 60 disabled persons, disabled children and person to this function. This was very much appreciated by everybody, and sitting arrangement was made in such a way that normally what we do, first row is always kept for VIPs. Instead of VIP, we are sitting on the first row. We made all these differently abled children to sit there. VIPs were sitting behind them. This was also very much appreciated by the people. This is what we have to recognize them. This recognition, if we give them, the public and the society will certainly do that. It is necessarily to be done by every educational institution that they should be given access to anybody in the differently abled children. I am just giving you one more example. I was governor in Himachal Pradesh, and in the Himachal Pradesh University, there was a girl whose name was, I still remember, Muskan. Her name was Muskan. She was not able to see anything, but she was a very good artist. She was working on the computer which even the people with eyes cannot work. That was her capability, that was her capacity and talent. We have to honor all such things. So this has to be done. The rules are there, acts are there, but there has to be some intention in our minds. There has to be some feeling in our mind. My appeal through this also, that all our educational institutions should see that what best can be done for all such our students. Thank you for raising this.
Hello sir, it's a great honor to meet you. My name is Akhil and I am from Cochin College. My question is that I'm an artist myself. In our universities in Kerala, there is a tendency to weigh privilege more than talent. So in the recent times, we had our Nadagolsavam, the drama festival in our MG University. I've seen incredible dramas, yet some privileged college had the honor to get the prize, even though students of this college itself, St. Teresa's College itself, has shown immense talent in that stage. There has been instances where privilege has more weightage than talent. As the ex-official Chancellor of the Universities of Kerala, what actions or what can be done by you?
I also came to know about this. I heard about this, I read about this. And you are absolutely right that this is the time where we have to correct this. and all rectifying methods will be taken by me. I assure you
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
I will do this.
As a symbol of growth, responsibility, and our commitment to a greener future, we now move to the distribution of plant saplings to our students. Before that, thank you, sir, for this interactive session. We truly appreciate the time you took to share your thoughts and connect with us. Now, may I request Dr. Shinod Subramanian, Director of Krishi Vigyan Kendra, to kindly present the saplings. I now request the jury to kindly announce the winners of this question answer session.
Honorable Rajendra Vishwanath Arlekar ji, Prof.K.V.Thomas, dignitaries on the dais, Actually, there were about 12 questions altogether. But we find, usually it happens in colleges, 6 questions were out of syllabus because the subjects, the topics were distributed earlier. So those students who have attempted for the questions are very few. So it was not a tight competition. So we are glad to announce the results. First comes Nanda Kumar, School of Engineering, Research. He wanted to know where the governor is going to draw the line. So that is one question. So the first comes to Nanda Kumar. The second comes Sarod. We got his name as Sarod. Is it true? Okay. Sarod of Government Law College. Tarun. Tarun. Okay, fine. He got second. Again, something between the conflicts between the governor and the state government. It is confined to the topic which was given earlier. The third one, the jury were magnanimous enough to give the third prize to another question which is not actually in the syllabus. The physically disabled students. Miss Anne-Maria John. She was very concerned about it, and in fact the reply of our Honorable Governor was so much touching. So we decided to give the third prize to Anne-Maria John. So one point of not advice, concern, always stick to the topic. It will be a matured, in-depth, decent debate. Thank you.
Meet the Great Leaders program held on 19 November 2025 in SH College, Thevara. Once again, it is Nanda Kumar from School of Engineering, Kusat.
സമ്മാനം കോളേജുകൾക്കാണ് അതിൽ പങ്കെടുത്ത കുട്ടികൾ. ക്യാഷ് പ്രൈസ് കൂടാതെ മെമൻറ്റോ കൊടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. കഴിഞ്ഞ വർഷത്തെ മെമൻറ്റോയാണ് ഇപ്പോൾ കൊടുത്തത്. കാരണം അവരുടെ ഫോട്ടോയും മറ്റു ഡീറ്റെയിൽസും കിട്ടണം. ഇവിടെ പങ്കെടുത്ത എല്ലാ കുട്ടികൾക്കും സർട്ടിഫിക്കറ്റ് കൊടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അതിൻ്റെ ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ് കിട്ടിയതിന് ശേഷം ഇതൊരു വാല്യുബിൾ സർട്ടിഫിക്കറ്റ് ആയിട്ടാണ് ഞങ്ങൾ കണ്ടിട്ടുള്ളത്. ഇത് ഒരു 15-20 ദിവസത്തിനുള്ളിൽ എല്ലാവർക്കും അവരുടെ സർട്ടിഫിക്കറ്റ് പങ്കെടുത്തു എന്നുള്ള സർട്ടിഫിക്കറ്റ് കൂടി ഞങ്ങൾ എത്തിച്ചു തരുന്നു.
As we come to the close of this enriching session of Meet the Great Leaders, it is my proud privilege to propose vote of thanks. First and the foremost, we express our deepest gratitude to the Honorable Governor of Kerala, Shri Rajendra Vishwanath Arlekar. Sir, your gracious presence has elevated this occasion. Your words of wisdom have truly inspired our students. We are deeply thankful for your valuable time and for engaging so warmly with the youth. Let all the tasks that we do be directed towards the welfare of the state and welfare of our nation, India. A sincere thanks to Professor K.V.Thomas for being with us and for your continued efforts in empowering students through visionary initiatives like Vidhyadhanam Trust. Your dedication to education and social upliftment stands as a beacon of hope for many young minds. We gratefully acknowledge Reverend Sister Francis Ann, Director Anugraha Campus, and Reverend Sister Tessa, Director Arts Block, and our Principal, Dr. Anu Joseph, for your constant encouragement, leadership, and support in making this program a success. A special note of thanks to our esteemed moderator, senior journalist, Shri Jacob George. Sir, your thoughtful questions and insightful moderation made today's interaction very engaging and meaningful. A sincere appreciation to Dr. Shinoj Subramanian, Director of Krishi Vignan Kendra, for being part of this meaningful initiative. I would also like to acknowledge the dedicated efforts of faculty coordinators, organizing team, and student volunteers whose hard work behind the scenes ensured the smooth conduct of this program. Finally, my heartfelt thanks to all the students and participants from various institutions. Your enthusiastic presence and active participation gave life and energy to this gathering. A heartfelt thanks to the officials and representatives from various government departments who worked diligently behind the scene to coordinate the entire function. With gratitude to each and everyone who contributed to the success of this evening, I conclude my vote of thanks. Thank you all once again.
भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे